It's like slowly coming back. Or I guess it probably would be back by now, but
would be lovely.
when you came in,
I want you to know this is
It would
really
be
funny
nothing.
for me, because for me to have
It was
Shizu
the
behind
whole
your
night.
head, I'm like 5 inches from your fucking
Yeah.
lips. I'm just like, yo, dog, what's up?
Oh, man. Oh my god.
I'm just like, yo, I'm just like right in
Thorn's a
here.
polycule at this point. Let's just go for it.
Let's go! Crystal Thorn Fox!
Just in here.
Do I need to like wake up and immediately leave?
No, you're joining.
No,
Oh.
no, you're in it. You're in it now.
Okay.
You're blue, it counts.
I'll leave.
Welcome to CT.
Understood.
Welcome to Crystal Thorn.
As we all wait for it to sell.
Yeah.
Yippee!
The longer it waits, the more our brain cells deteriorate.
Lux is
I kind of forgot that we fell
Oh.
asleep.
Oh shit.
Never mind.
Shut up.
So yeah, I guess just to re-go over everything. I went out hunting with Sin. We got separated for a couple minutes. Weird. I don't know what I'd be able to call it. Like I said,
Bear-like
think
creature.
it looks about the size of a bear, like 9-10 feet tall. Sort of felt like a hairless cat, no fur, razor sharp claws. I mean, obviously you can tell.
Everything been treated? You don't have any maladies, any disease?
Nope. All good.
That's good at least. Alright. Thank you for reporting. I guess it is about time for everyone to be waking up now properly.
I'm up.
Hello. Good morning.
I'm gonna go check the paper, see if there's anything new.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Morning, love. How are you doing?
Yeah.
You look about tapped.
Bad night.
Oh, I've gathered.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It was not a good night for anybody.
How are you doing?
I'm here.
That is good, at least.
Morning.
You were too exhausted to speak yesterday. You want to talk today?
Yeah,
Morning.
we could just do it first thing, just one-on-one.
Alright. Anna, how are you feeling?
Head hurts, but I'll be alright.
Alright. Shizu, are you well enough? If you're able to maybe help Flora. She does feel rather low, and you're the best person for that.
after a stunt like that yesterday, I have no doubt that it's gonna just be a lot more of a headache today.
Suppose I have a lot of updating to go on my meditation.
She'd be the best one to convey, since she was there for all of it.
Understood. Mild aside, Ellie?
Should I go check on the squad?
Yeah, go ahead. I'll be in a minute.
Okay. Ah,
Is Rana inside?
she
Want to check over her again with Gavin?
She awake, yes.
Do we know?
In
Hannah
there.
Is
in a bit.
behind you.
Hi. There.
Oh,
Me,
right
Hannah.
there. Okay.
Hi. What do you need? Yeah, hi.
Well then, I guess I will.
Hoshi, it's time to get up. Good morning. Rana's awake over in Crystal Thorn. She'll probably be out in a bit. I'm not looking forward to today. A lot happened after you went to bed.
Excuse me.
Huh?
I asked Rana if I could pop in here real quick. Hoshi, could I borrow you?
Okay. I'll see you in a bit.
Please go ahead and do that. It's important. Nothing in the head, yet it feels so sore for some reason. What have I been doing this while? It's nothing.
Good morning, Sam. What can I get for you?
I will make sure to.
I'll just have some tea.
If need be.
I will.
I know Liang's been bugging me too, but I haven't had the chance. All the
Sandwiches.
work going
It's gonna be a
around.
heck of a day, isn't it?
There you go.
Hi.
It's on the last option. So.
Morning.
Oh my god.
Hello, Lieutenant.
Good morning.
Oh, hello, Miss.
Hello.
Hi, sir. Here's your water and sandwich. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Freshly brewed chamomile tea.
Haven't seen you too much.
Wait, there's someone else left for me.
Yeah, I've
Hello, could I get two things? Could I get breakfast and
That'll be
some meat
2
scraps?
copper.
I feed the birds.
Oh, we got you, man, Hershey.
Okay,
Very
so
much.
meat scraps,
Yeah.
and a flavored bread.
Sort of.
Yes, please. Anything good for breakfast? Oh.
How are you?
Yeah, it's like
Feeling alright?
Could be better.
Yeah,
Just
just
feel like, you know,
how to
yeah,
how
just
to
like a ham.
put it.
Somewhat.
That's good.
Some
I didn't get any sleep last night, but I went to
It's
brush
like
out my lungs last
head
night, and
foggy,
That's
but
felt
like
kinda good.
kind of like sort of not sort, you know?
well, it was
Slow, but progress nonetheless.
It's okay.
Thank you so much. Even if I say third morning.
Wait.
Now, if it works, the next trouble is we're gonna have to.
There's nothing in
Wait a minute.
head empty though. Head.
And what can I get
Like,
for you?
Do you do you not remember the past few days or so?
Do we have have you seen?
sorta. It's just a little.
I believe
It's
he's in the professor.
confusing. Sort of.
Who's gonna head up there now?
So
Could
you don't
Kind of
remember
like. Kind of like.
I was just gonna put the sword away.
Like really long, vivid sleep dream sort of thing, but it feels really real.
Honestly, I have a bad
Do you remember being called by a different name?
How so?
The other
Is there a certain chill?
A long
Certain
time
chill
ago,
throughout the day or something?
I don't.
Oh my god.
Like I said,
What?
Hey, it's fine. No,
I see.
it's fine. It's fine. Just
hopefully nothing happens though.
I hope so as well.
alright.
It has been rather quiet for the past few
Why?
days, so the very least we have that. Well, there was an incident yesterday, but I hope it comes to pass.
I might not be the best person to talk about it, but
Also, we'll need to someone to get the. Ah, yes.
yeah. Let's just say we're good to see you in good health again.
I'm sure my psychiatrist will deal with them.
Really
And we still need to
sleepy.
take care of that hole in the wall. I'll
Really
probably
sleepy,
depart
but, like,
later and try to find the
Just remember feeling
carpenters to
really,
repair the
really mad in the
hole in the
dream,
wall
like,
that was a
like
result
right
of
before I
last
woke
night's
up.
scuffle.
I was really mad
Quite the dent.
because stuff bad
Yeah.
Well, a human went through that.
You could say that.
What they do now.
Well, you can ask me to a psychiatrist.
I'd rather not go spreading
I'm just merely stating facts, sir.
happened.
Speaking of which, I will be heading to the market later and try to get the carpenter hired so we can fix that hole in the
How
wall.
long has
I'll look into
Risei gonna work?
Hello.
I'm not in her squad, so I don't know.
Yes.
I'm assuming for a while.
Were you able to understand? And what do you
I'm gonna grab something in a minute. I'm looking for. Have you seen Nisha?
Not this morning, no. She's
just went
probably
upstairs?
still
Just 5 minutes
upstairs.
ago. Okay. Damn. Okay, I'm gonna go knock on their door.
When we catch them. The answer is yes.
Yeah.
We're knocking.
Oh no, they're going to talk for a minute. Except it won't be a minute, it'll be like 20.
As ready as I can be.
20 minutes.
Much, just get the copy. Hey, breakfast so far. I've been seeing other people.
I have to speak with the witch briefly later. That's about it.
Morning, young man. What can I get for you?
Like, not.
Orange juice.
Oh, I need to grab it from my shop. I'm sorry. I don't have it on me. I was just about to leave anyway.
Yeah, I'll if you can just stick around, I need to talk to Nisha real quick, and then I need to talk to you, Ellie,
Are they
and probably a
having
couple others.
leader meeting yet? That's what I was coming over here for.
Not that I know of. I just knocked on the door. They haven't
Well,
answered.
I was going to say, if there was, then Ellie would be there.
Exactly.
Was there a knock?
Yeah.
There was a knock.
No.
Hello.
I don't know.
You're alone.
I knocked on the door.
Is it
In the flesh.
urgent? We're just finishing up a teacher's
I am.
meeting.
How are you
I just needed
faring?
to ask Professor Nisha something if she's available.
Better and worse in different ways.
She will be. We just have to finish up a couple of logistical things.
You
and then
should
it'll be available.
speak to Ellie if you haven't
That's no
already.
problem. I am.
I have already.
I'll be
I've been
in
around of a lot of things.
You okay?
Hello. How do?
No luck. Still strong overall.
If something is wrong, then I cannot be leader. I can't do that. For the time being, at least. So, let's have a talk in my room, okay? In the room. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh.
Thank you very much.
Unless you want me to stay leader, then I can. But I wouldn't trust all of my word just in case. We believe that if it's I only just don't remember certain things.
And my only worry about that is whatever happened in that expanse, unless it can be corroborated by Ellie, we don't know what they did. Comparatively to, what they've done to other people, though, this seems less severe.
Then maybe that's all it is. Maybe it's just I don't remember certain things, and nothing else will happen. So then I should be okay.
I mean, I'll be, at the very least, I'll be keeping an eye on you. I mean, I need to anyways because of acting second and all that, but especially so with that. So it's not because anything is bad, not mad. I'm scared they did something to you, and I don't want that to, be pulled on.
No, I understand. I'm, like I said, I feel fine physically and mentally. I mean, I woke up with a headache, but that could have just been because I slept upright against the ladder.
Yeah, that tends to not exactly help too much. But as long as you feel sure.
I'm in the wrong room.
Okay,
Do
Zach.
people knock?
No.
Note to self, get a lock. For when we go back home.
I mean, I think when we get back, we'll have locks on the room's door. Yes. Yes, Hoshi?
So you're pretty, are you pretty confident nothing bad happened?
Yeah, nothing bad happened. Well, I mean, obviously we attacked the vampires for no reason. And we went down to have a talk with Godfrey.
And
then they brought us back up.
And you would say that they're pretty nice?
I mean, they were nice to us. I mean, they could have done so much worse.
I see.
Either way,
That's interesting.
that would... the only
There we go.
big request is just, in general, keeping distance from them. Regardless of how nice they felt in the moment, they still are directly helping somebody who has openly showed their hand as not respecting anyone's rule of authority other than their own, in lands not their own, for that matter. And I would imagine that means that they would not respect our own authority over our own people and try to supersede that.
My input. I think I would be more comfortable if Risei was leading right now.
I don't want you out of leadership. You are still somebody who's really supportive, but right now...
It looks like it's just us three.
Victor...
I don't know where Victor is.
Victor is off doing his usual thing, as usual. We all know what's up at this point, to some extent. I mean, we did before even coming here, but either way...
I'm not sure.
No idea. He could be up or about. I mean, if he was here, we wouldn't even know half the time. He's been doing that whole disappearing act.
That's true.
But
what about Vivina? I'm guessing she's still asleep?
Yeah, she's out cold right now. And as it stands, half of our squad is in a position where their condition is questionable or otherwise uncertain enough to cause actual concern if something does happen. Which means we need to be... Which means we need to be very, very, very careful if something escalates from any of the events that happened yesterday. Because...
I imagine they'll just
not
combine
just
us with another squad.
Not just what happened with you and Ellie, but the youngest brother came and told me that Godfrey's been trying to pressure Caiaphas into signing a treaty that effectively cedes leadership and alliance to Nosferat. And they rebuked him, and I doubt he's going to take that calmly. So...
Hi, Chips.
Hi, Chips. Are you feeling okay? Oh.
Victor.
Hi, Victor.
Hi, Victor.
So...
Gane's all here, but besides the two pink-haired ladies.
Anything interesting this morning? Anything you wish to report?
Yes.
Oh.
Would you like to report what happened?
Last night. I woke up a little early, so I decided to go out on the town. I cased the place I went to the other day. Apartment 21.
Apartment 21 in which district?
The red light district.
Oh. Did something unusual
is that
happen
where you
there?
saw that guy went?
Guy with the red shirt I told you about the other day.
Yes, I remember that.
And he was dropping something off there. I heard talking. And then after that, he went and brokered a deal to buy some sort of sword.
A sword.
Just a
Did you get
regular
something
one, or
fancy?
was it like a specific one that stuck out as unique?
Potentially silver.
may not be unique in a sense of, oh, this is a war, but silver makes it more
material-wise, that's detrimental to 2/3 of the population of this town.
Yeah.
He's doing things at his own pace at this point.
Did, you see who he got it from?
Well, yes, I followed him into the brothel, the front desk. Something.
To interrupt, Your Honor, they are having the leader meeting. I wish your
you may continue your report to Hoshi and Victor if you like, okay?
Thank you.
If there's something important, please convey it up to us when we're free.
Good breakfast.
Hello. Oh.
Interesting.
Hello.
Hello.
We are just missing General.
I know I saw him up and about, so...
Would you like me to go and see if I can find him?
He was walking downstairs with Shizuka, if I recall. Did you see Gavin?
Indeed. I can go get them now, if you would like.
Check. Oh, where'd they go?
Madame's on it.
Potentially downstairs.
Alright, I'll grab him.
I think we could start without General for the time being, and then catch him up.
Agreed.
Fine.
Good.
Any objections from the captains?
I'm him.
No.
No.
None here.
None here. Waiting on Zach, or is it just you?
Zach is getting checkup right now, so I am standing in.
And there
until
he is.
done.
So.
Iris, you're very
And yeah, that's all of us.
Did not want to interrupt because was talking and answering his question.
All good. Alright, Pure progress is coming along swimmingly.
Hannah, Zachary, and Nita will be coming in with the results of the medical stuff. I just told them to come right in whenever they've completed that exam for you.
Excellent, yes, we need to move on that quickly, so let's wrap this up so that hopefully we do not get heavily interrupted. Because, yes, if pure progress is coming along nice, we have a possible cure variation. I'm seeing if it did take care of the feralism completely, or if there is a better version. I will hopefully be taking care of that after this meeting. Nisha, anything you want to tell the captains?
Not that I can think of.
Cassidy, anything you want to inform?
Nothing for me.
Madame?
We're getting closer to hopefully Barion's release. We're just waiting on logistics. There's something stopping it, so we don't know whether it is legitimate or not, but we're working on it.
Anything from the lieutenants?
None at all. Currently, the word on the town is very neutral when it comes to the academy. There are still some negative sentiments, however, most of them have already died down.
Alright. Ardenvale, do you have anything for the professors or for the rest of the captains?
No.
Nothing at
We've
this
been
time.
busy. No, we have been busy helping out with the reconstruction and repairs.
Same as it has been.
Gallant. Nothing more from my side unless you know anything by.
No, nothing to report.
Vanguard.
Nothing that I can report.
Ignis.
Not too much condition-wise. Those involved with the incident last night appear to be in good enough health, although the condition of Rana is uncertain as to the extent of what was or was not done within a period of clouded memory. But they are not showing any similar signs to others who have been in their custody for any length of time, which is a positive.
I have a couple things for you. You Risei personally afterwards, so please stay afterwards if you could.
Understood.
Crystal Thorn.
After several days of deep meditation and training, I am back to combat readiness, as are the rest of Crystal Thorn. We had a review this morning, and they are all combat ready. We will continue operations for information gathering until told otherwise.
Thank you very much. Alright. General.
Nothing new to report.
Alright. If there's nothing else from the room, keep an eye on things, gather information. We might do gatherings we might try to do an expedition out into the wilderness to gather some supplies, but I will need to coordinate with the local alchemist to see if that is viable, or there might be other things that pop up. We will have to see. Keep an ear to the ground, keep eyes open. But for now, keep up the good work and dismiss for now.
Yes,
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Rana, can you go check in with the others and see if they're finished with that passing? I'll be out in a bit.
Yeah.
Professor, if I may, once everyone has left, have a word.
Hannah?
Do you want me to get you the notes now, or do you want me to just wait as part of the meeting? Do it as part of the meeting.
Meeting was just dismissed, so...
Oh, okay, cool. Progress report then. He has not gotten worse,
But
which is about all we can hope for. Not that we know his healing factor isn't back to the normal, but we can't really tell since it's only been a day. But he hasn't gotten worse. He did throw up a lot, but other than that, he says his general comfortability is he's feeling better. His hair is not falling out. I don't think it was before, but still good progress. And generally he seems to be okay, but we're not going to know until a few days have passed. So
I'm going to try a secondary variant to see if it can speed up the process, so I will need you and him after this.
are you sure that's wise, given we're just testing with the first?
I'm hoping for more immediate results. We have given the potion a day, as was suggested originally, to see if there is improved results, but we need something more.
I don't think that's wise,
Maybe-
but I will defer to your alchemic knowledge and Professor
Maybe
Ortiz.
I'd recommend, considering we don't know how the two medicines may affect each other, I'm just going to recommend that you give one to the elder werewolf and maybe one of her people. Or maybe one of the werewolves in the quarantine zone, just so it's somebody different that hasn't already gotten something. Just
Fair
a
point.
suggestion, but...
I will see if I can talk to someone and get a volunteer.
Thank you. Thank you, Zach.
We have a locked up volunteer.
I don't think we
do not
want
have
to worry
access-
about
we do
curing
not
him
have-
just yet.
I don't think we have access to him, considering custody.
Anyway, if that's
So you
it,
think I
sir,
should be-
Not to mention, he probably wouldn't want to take anything we gave him.
You never know.
If you need help with that, Professor, you know where to find me.
Is there anything Vanguard should be privy to that I should know? Considering the meeting's over, or?
That was
There
going
was
to be our
nothing-
question, considering we were not in yesterday for the vast majority of our squad.
Nothing of the immediate.
Has anyone
Ardenvale
mentioned
here
the
for any of
whole,
the major talk that happened yesterday? Was any of Ardenvale here for that?
I believe the only one who was up and about was Dars, and then he was retired for the night before, shall we call it, the incident happened.
What is this incident? I don't think we are.
That's what we want to know.
Two cadets were taken into vampiric custody at the assumption of assault on 2 vampires inside of the clinic. They were later returned to us, but yes, it was essentially a goaded attack that pretense them being kidnapped.
Were they harmed?
There's strong evidence that at least one of them has been charmed. To what extent, we can't really figure out.
So we can't rule that out.
Can we break the charm?
People have been trying.
Multiple times.
Oh, I see.
That is one topic I wanted to.
Ellie and Rana.
Oh, was that why she was okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Whatever you're going to say, probably yes.
Yes. Okay.
The quick thing to catch you both up, because that's the major thing to make sure you guys are in the aware. Vivina brought to our attention, because I remember she said only talk about it in here.
The plan to be explained by her, but what we may be expected is something different.
Yeah. There's expectation of us eventually being sent somewhere to get something. I'm just giving a short synopsis, not the full details.
Yes. You may want to try to see if she can be found and brought in here to explain it to them better. I think that was part of the original
direction. Any of the
direction.
details.
Yeah.
The original thing was
Godfrey might try and send us somewhere to do something for them. I believe what they said it would be into the sewers or crypts even deeper. They might be trying to send us down there for something. And the whole thing would be to also, once we are exhausted.
I did have a bit of this in the evening, so I should have a little bit of it ready, but...
With us being part of the targets as cleanup.
Any more that you can
Are we
utilize?
allowed to turn him down? Because that sounds like a trap.
It does. We all 100% know it's most likely a trap, but they'll probably do something political to make it look like we don't have a choice. That's why we've been preparing for it. We're
Now
preparing
the
best we can.
important
Is there also any way that you can perhaps get me a...
when it comes to how we're going to deal with this situation,
Let me go grab
Vivina has come up with a plan. However, in the past, we've had a very bad game of passing along the message, and the message gets lost, misunderstood, shortened, lengthened, someone overhears in the street. So when it comes to the actual plan itself, to make sure it's always delivered in the same way and answered, it will be Vivina whenever they are available to give the plan to everybody again and to those who missed it. So that way you'll be fully informed when we have more information along with everybody. So everybody knows the basics. The plan itself is presented in one
Do you think I can get
by her, so we avoid
Do you
any
know if
misunderstandings.
the
They can ask
mistress
directly
of the
because
brothel has
mostly
any
agree with the
experience
plan.
with enchantment?
They are very open to suggestions and alternatives to kind of group work this together. That will be
I do
tackled
not
whenever
know
she's available.
for sure.
Once we leave this room,
She
we
may be
do not talk
connected
about
to
the
someone
plan
who
in
is?
any way, in any shape, in any form. Doesn't matter if you're in your dorm room, if you're outside, wherever. Unless it's in this room,
I'll have
we
to try
don't
another
talk
avenue.
about the plan at all, and the specifics of the plan is only when Vivina's here to relay it. So that way we don't even
That was the main things that I
I
had.
can potentially
Is that
ask
all understood and good?
if I see her.
Yes, ma'am. If you're able to quickly get in contact, then potentially...
Enchantment.
In order for us to get
by official meetings where everybody comes in this
Just
room
sit
when it's
for-
explained as
So
a
we
group
have
and
to wait?
collaborated.
No,
So
you can
we just
talk to
have
her
to wait.
direct. You can talk to her directly. Just say, "Hey, I need to talk to you about something
Mhm.
very important up in the professor's room." That will key her into.
Okay. They're just not here, so we can't go
But-
and grab them. At least I don't think they're here. They're just not
Enchanting
here.
related,
So we can't go
anything
and grab them.
specific?
There was a lot of contesting on certain.
I have a potion that I need to test its effectiveness against enchantment.
Because it would take months to
Understood.
do. So the most
I
thing is
will
just be as prepared as you can. Probably if when we go
specifically
and do
charms?
this errand, be as reserved as possible because
That would
Then
be the
sh-
idea.
the
Then,
best shape
yeah,
as
she
possible
does have experience
the
with
whole way.
that in particular.
Okay, so we know it's a trap, but Vivina has a plan.
If I can get a meeting with her to have her assist me with said testing, I will take my potion, I will have her attempt to charm me, and if I'm able to resist it more effectively, then we'll know it works.
Something told we're going there
Very
to
well.
get him.
I
We
will
don't know what it is. It could be something extremely.
pitch the idea if I'm able to run across her.
It's a
Mhm.
classic
Please do.
thing of.
There's.
Alright.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Got it. It's just a classic thing of letting your opponent think they have the upper hand when you know what they're doing to catch them off guard.
So he wants something that is in the sewers, and he's sending us to clear the way, and then him sneak up behind us and kill us all.
More than likely.
That is
That's
the idea.
what is believed.
That is the assumed plan. Yes.
That's the assumption.
It
But
fits
as you know
with his
assumptions,
nature.
So you're free to
Okay.
brainstorm ideas to address this, but in here.
Yes.
And if you have questions about it, it'll be just.
Unfortunately, yes.
Unfortunately.
I think I
What do you mean?
I get
Hello,
literally I leave for like a couple of days, I come back, everything's on fire. So
What do you mean?
things have happened and most have been sorted.
Mhm.
I say
Hey.
most.
Vivina,
So
there's
you know about the stuff that I've been doing?
there's some people still up in the professor's room. I think the meeting kind of came to a bit of a close, but
Yes.
do you want to go check up there and see who's still up there, just in case there's
Making sure
anything
you're-
that they might want to pass down?
Change your opinion on something. Do you mind?
Yeah, I
Unless you're
will.
gotta do something.
Just be there if anyone
I'm
needs
waiting
me.
for
I'm
my
just
squad,
in that room.
unfortunately. I'm going to be busy for a bit.
Okay.
Once I finish squad conversation, I can come find you.
I need to go find Gary.
Sure.
Hello, Hoshi.
Professor, Nisha, are we going to be talking to?
Are they still in
The variants?
Ignis?
They?
Just, well, anybody in the squad, but yes.
I wasn't able to find Mason, sorry.
Mason is
Might be
still
one of the
in the
rooms right now.
professor's room, getting told things. Given that most of
Oh,
Ardent Vale was missing most of the day prior. And a lot happened in that time frame. If there is something that he needs to hear, I can inform him that there's something like that if it's related to what you were previously talking about.
Trying to get a hold of him. I know he's been staking out the red light district.
Ah.
I've seen him in passing.
Yeah, he
Have you
brought up
Have you
things.
not been doing your own research in that district?
Incidentally, yes. Mostly after seeing a particular person dropping off stuff in the market district and then heading in there was trying to figure out where they
Do
were.
you know where exactly?
Well, the person in this case was making a delivery to the newsstand and then went into the brothel to, I guess, take a brief break, but they were not really forthcoming about where they were coming from or where they were going with any of that stuff.
Interesting. You do know the reason why I followed this man in the red shirt was because he happened to be at all the places at all the right times, right? When I confronted him, he got skittish. Now when I follow him, he's dropping things off in a mysterious location. Also has some ties to the brothel as well. So you're saying
that might be the same person,
I've decided
potentially.
I might need your help as well. Yours and Mason's.
Sure.
We'll come here after he's done with the meeting up there.
Perfect. He's being... I know what they're talking about up there. It's, one of those things where normally I'd like to not hold things up, but it's actually important that everybody's on the same page about stuff, so... In this case, I can be patient.
Chips. Did Rana seem any different to you? Not like personality, but like, could you maybe feel something?
Were you able to feel something from her?
Got close, yeah.
Actually,
how close?
Did, when Gavin brought you,
When I was
in...
holding her hand.
When Gavin brought you in, what did he have you do, actually?
He tried to have me remember what happened during, when we're all stuck in the circle.
And the thing that helped me, right?
And break the circle as well.
Even that wasn't enough?
I haven't been able to really tap into that quite the same thing since then.
I see.
Alright, here's the thing.
But
how long do you think Mason's gonna be?
I'm unsure. You would know more better than me, I think.
Well, to put it lightly and as politely as I can, they are getting told a lot of things by Vivina, so it could be a while, if not interrupted. She is very informative, but also very verbose.
They could be in planning in for 2 or 3 hours then. Understood.
Yeah. You want me to come with you?
I'll poke my head out the door just if they're like out there, but I'll be right back inside.
They're very simple-minded after all.
Nope. Just this dear.
Yeah. I'm not gonna wait.
Yes, I did not see this person ever go to an apartment, so it'll be, I'll be interested to see where this place is, if they passed by it on the way to where they were going when I was following them. Assuming it's the same person. Either that or they are connected.
So... I gotta think this through. I'll need you to
Alright.
potentially knock and see if someone will answer.
Okay.
Okay. But remain invisible. Then when you're done talking with them, I'll rejoin.
Okay. Very well.
Okay.
We can do that.
I don't know.
Well, we need to see exactly where it is, but once we know, then we can, split from there.
So to make us not look bad, we need a story as to why we are going door to door.
Mm-hmm.
Should it be related to stuff in the red light district then?
We could be potentially checking on well-being of people, given the uptick of siphoner attacks, if they have been safer since
Oh.
a few of them have been
That sounds
removed
like a
from the
good
streets.
idea.
It's a very good angle. Very well. That'll be your story.
Are you gonna go invisible right now or as we approach?
I'll go invisible now and trail from behind.
Right.
Then where is the apartment then?
Apartment 21, the Love Hotel.
Okay.
Alright. Well then. Shall we make our way over there, Hoshi?
Okay.
And I'll trust you'll be nearby.
To the Love Hotel.
Right. Oh, goodness.
Forgive me, at the moment, things are
Oh,
chaotic.
Hoshi,
Yes?
I don't think you were here for the meeting the other day that we had. Would you be able to go and speak with Vivina in the professor's room for me?
Not quite this
I'm sorry,
moment,
I'm
ma'am.
busy right now.
We will.
I'll be able to talk to Vev later though.
I understand.
All right, understood. That works for me.
Yes. Unfortunately, we do have a prior engagement.
Why? That is a definite plus.
Guess I'll say I don't think I'll be okay till things are okay.
What kind of place is the Love Hotel?
Probably somewhere where.
I'm sorry.
I don't know, but I would imagine it has something to do with love.
Just to be direct with you.
Unless it's like ironic.
I wasn't
Or an
sure if your
acronym.
brother was joking or not.
What would it be an acronym
Oh,
for,
make
though?
couples stay there?
Yeah, but like only those you like, cause I mean, I don't know. But I imagine you're right.
Maybe they stay there before they have the big ceremony.
So wait, does that mean they're about to get married?
Or it's after.
Ah, okay. Makes sense.
What kind of stuff would make it different from a regular hotel?
Beats me. Let's see.
Oh, maybe we should tell the man congratulations.
I believe it is, here.
Yeah? Okay.
Let's see.
Oh, but it says love over there.
Yeah, but this is the hotel.
Okay.
The brothel also has love.
Which one is 21?
I do not know. They're not numbered, so we will just, start
This
from the
door
end.
is labeled 21.
Oh, well, there we go. Shall we?
You hear footsteps.
Some rummaging sounds.
Do people yell wellness check?
How can I help you?
Good morning.
Hello.
We wanted to come by and check with the people that are staying within the red light district at this moment to make sure that they have not been having further attacks from these siphoners as of late after a few have been removed from these streets. Making sure everybody's...
your blood is firmly in your body.
That your well-being is
not
alright.
Sure what you're talking about.
Huh?
Are you unaware of the...
We don't think that you've been attacked.
Are you unaware of the people
checking
that
on
have been moving around in this area? That have...
I mean, people move around every area. I'm not...
Well, specifically those who attack others to steal their blood. But you look like you are in good health, which is good.
Yeah.
For the most part, yes.
Oh, also, congratulations on your love.
What?
That's what we talked about, right?
Huh? I don't have a girlfriend. Is that what?
Oh. Oh, I was thinking they got that people here got married, and then came here.
Well, that's what I thought too.
I mean, people do other things with women here, but I'm afraid marrying isn't one of the more common ones.
Oh.
Oh. We learned today.
So what?
But have you been in the district for long then? As a lot of the people here have been having problems with that group for a while.
I've been here for a while, but I'm still not sure what you're talking about. Like,
What part is unclear?
The people stealing blood? Don't vampires just do that normally? I'm not really sure about that part.
From what we can tell,
I don't think normally.
They are not drinking from them. They are physically taking it for, I guess, some other purpose, but a lot of the times those attacks end up being lethal, which is why we are checking in to make sure that people have been safe as of late, as they have been more active. Out of concern.
I'm not sure what this has to do with me, though.
We're just making sure you're safe.
I am safe. I have all my blood in me, as far as I know.
That's very good, yes.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Just how your clothes are cool.
Thanks. My mom made them.
This is so awkward.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah, she's alright.
Maybe he's been cooped up in the room all this whole time, so he doesn't know about the attacks.
I mean, do you go out in the district very often, or do you mostly just stay inside?
I like to stay inside a lot. Did you have any other pressing questions? I'm getting a little nervous.
Oh, we should probably go then.
We don't wish to bother you. Unless you had
Sorry,
anything
I'm
else you
late.
did.
Oh, jeez. Who are you?
Part of this group. I arrived late. My apologies.
He's helping us with the wellness checks.
Chips.
Okay.
Very well. Is everything alright? Are you without power? Seems kind of dark.
It is a little dark, yes.
Do you need any candles or extra light? We can assist.
Inside?
We're just worried for your safety. If you don't have power, we can candles. Any sort of aid.
I can be a lamp too.
Why don't you show us, Hoshi? Look at that.
You're on fire.
Shining light everywhere.
It's light.
Look at that. It's even kind of going inside of your little house. See, that's what it needs.
I don't want fire in my house.
It's not fire. It
It's
is
not fire. Look,
tendril
here, see?
wisps of light.
Don't touch me.
Oh, okay.
See? It's perfectly fine.
You catch a couple glimpses. Exit paper. Looks like bottles of ink. It's hard to see very far down.
Are you a writer of sorts, my friend?
What do you mean, writer? What do you
like to write?
Like books?
Yeah.
I've tried to write a book once, but it didn't turn out good.
Bad narrative?
The beginning was not captivating enough, and then I kind of just gave up.
Yeah, it's very hard to make money as a writer, anyways.
Yes, it is. That's a big sword. You guys need something else, or
Is it? I thought it was pretty normal sized.
Is that pretty average? Yes.
To me, it looks big. Okay. Can I? You guys done? Can I go?
I've seen some like big monsters with like humongous swords, like 10 times my size. That's big.
You like looking at big swords? That's cool. Can you? Can we?
If you like writing, but you don't do books, do you write anything else?
Not really.
Poems.
I write to my aunt sometimes in another country. Don't worry about it.
Very well. Sir, are you okay?
It's just a little hot in here.
I see that. You know, we do have 2 medical squad right here.
If you're feeling unwell, we are more than equipped to assist you.
She has the patch.
I'd rather go to my friend doctor who's in the other side of town. Yeah, my friend.
We know all of the doctors. What's their name?
Dr. Nuggins. Yeah, that guy. Can I,
Nuggins? I don't, wait.
It's a foreign name, okay?
I don't think I've heard that one.
Alright.
He doesn't get out much.
Why don't you calm down? We're not here to do anything. You're being a little jumpy.
For Schnuggins.
I've heard that one before.
Right.
Nobody's making any moves to be hostile. We honestly wished to talk. Nothing more.
A man with a big sword just appeared out of nowhere in front of me. That's a little hostile.
Guess that's a bit surprising.
Would you like me to go?
Yeah, you should go. You guys should,
We'll do it with the peace sign.
What?
Well, before I go, have you seen one of my colleagues?
What kind of colleague?
Red shirt?
Nobody wears red.
Brown hair?
Nobody wears red here. What are you talking about?
Huh? I'm wearing red though.
Sir, I apologize.
This is red, right?
Yes,
it
it
is
is
these
red.
2 capable individuals.
Okay. Oh my god.
You know, that's the first time I've actually ever seen that up close.
Yeah, there's no red people. There's no red shirt people here. Yep.
Are you sure? There's quite a few that tend to wear that color, and I believe one has even come up here, so they might have potentially visited you before.
No red shirts. Who wears red anyway? No offense to you guys, you're not from around here. Nobody here wears red.
I guess we aren't.
Hello.
If you are... Why is that a question that is so disconcerting? You have a very tense body language. We wish to make sure that we know that the people that we are acquainted with are doing all right. Have you seen them recently?
Are you actually out of light in there?
I think you two should go, and I'm going to go inside my house.
Sir, is somebody threatening you? Is that why you can't talk to us? Just be direct.
Yeah, threatening me. Yes. Yes, they're definitely threatening me.
I am a merchant.
It does look dark.
I think that makes me
Well...
Oh my god.
Maybe we should get some candles.
I tend to
Listen.
do my living around here.
We came by because we are concerned. We wish to help the people in this district, and if you're in trouble, we would hear you out. We are 100% telling the truth here. We want to understand what is troubling the people here, more than just the siphoners, in general.
Oh, I have
If
an
you're-
idea. Hmm?
Takes out a piece of paper.
Mm-hmm. If you pat my head, it'll help you calm down.
She's looking at.
I don't think that's going to help.
I don't know.
Oh, the piece
Just try it.
of paper says the piece of paper says they're listening.
My friend, long past.
So I think you two should go, and I'm gonna go inside my house. Goodbye.
Okay.
Well, have a good day, sir.
Yes, good. See you later.
We do some more wellness checks.
I am a bit worried that there's that might get a similar reaction, but judging from the fact that they are relatively, well, I mean, they were in physically good health, more than likely the efforts to lessen the daily threats here have been actually effective. But more importantly, I
good,
want
then.
to try to rendezvous with Chips real quick. If we can find him.
Okay. I'm sure he'll find us as we leave.
More than likely. Which door was it to
I
go
don't
down
think
the
it's
stairs? Was it this one? Yes.
I'll let you know to Hoshi. While you were standing outside the door, when you got closer to it, you could very faintly smell ink. Like wet ink.
Okay, we should probably head back then.
Yes.
I think if we did more wellness checks, it would get all antsy like
Yeah, I'd rather not rile people up too much. That would be exactly the opposite of what we were hoping for. But, brief aside real quick. I don't know if you looked over the shoulder when I was looking at the paper says that they're listening right now.
Yeah,
There
I
is-
saw one of the crows.
Which means that whoever that person is specifically, the vampires are directly blackmailing him. I do hope they'll be okay. After all, if they want to go see a medical professional on the other side of town, they must be a very good doctor.
What's his name again? I forgot the name. It sounded like a jumble of sounds.
Yeah, the stutter wasn't exactly helping get a clear picture. But if they are if they are confident, then I'm sure they'll be all right. They know their health better than anyone else. In theory. Sometimes people don't.
Yeah.
And then that's when it gets concerning.
I leave that up to you and okay.
Hello.
Greetings.
Hello.
We're just going in.
Good morning, cadets.
Ooh.
And what does that entail?
I'm just gonna sit
They
down.
said
They all
that-
left some.
And who must I speak to get this story?
We can briefly talk in the room. Oh. Large.
Welcome back.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Archimedes.
Okay.
Yes,
Yep.
fairly bad.
Yeah.
Some sort of
They have
shuffle
taught
between
them important
Academy
words.
I'm pretty sure they picked it up from what was hanging out around here, but with us, the past.
Uh-huh.
What did I say?
Scoundrels.
Alright, well, that was, somehow it was about as I expected. That it would involve
Look,
the vampires.
it's pineapple.
Pineapple? Pie and app. Oh. Never change, Hoshi. Never change. So, I didn't really get a good look inside while the door is open. Did you see anything odd about that in there that would indicate what sort of stuff they were either being brought or carrying around?
Well, it was dark, obviously, but I did smell, I did smell fresh ink.
You don't suppose that might be the person who makes them?
That's what I was guessing.
And given the fact that they were worried about, quote, their listening, and all the conveniently timed stories are always spouting off how great Godfrey's men are and the things that they've been doing. Do you think that they're likely blackmailing him? Or forcing him to do that?
That's bright.
But you said that there was one of the crows nearby? Because that seemed to be when they got especially jumpy. Because I remember hearing the caw of one. He didn't want to talk because he silently passed a message saying that they're listening. So, it sounds like they're actively
Did you hear the
being
rest of that?
threatened.
Chips, did you hear the rest of the conversation?
As soon as I asked Red about the red-haired guy, I was suspicious of his tone. So I took off, and sure enough, the red-shirt guy was around the corner. He was trying to get away.
Oh.
I had a little chat with him. He tried to play it off that he frequents the Love Hotel, and room 21 is his sweet something, I guess.
Oh, that's nice for them.
It was really nice.
Yeah, I don't think that's what it is.
I snagged these off of him. Don't tell anyone. They're undeveloped. They smell like...
What are they?
CAF had something like this a long time ago during the fair. How they were able to capture her likeness and put it on the paper.
Some kind of magic item?
Yeah, this goes with it.
I thought they drew those.
There were a lot of really detailed images of a number of things in those papers lately. They looked far too detailed to be hand-drawn.
And he was at almost every one.
Always in the vicinity. Which means if he had those, and Hoshi, you smelled ink from in there, then I think we
Yeah,
definitely
when I got close to the door,
we found that
I was
we
able to
found the
smell
source.
fresh. I could smell fresh ink, like he was just using a pen.
So, I think we can all agree that, yeah.
And with them
someone
being
gathering photos and the other writing.
And with them being so
said you
skittish
saw
about
a crow?
We heard one, and shortly after, he silently wrote something down on parchment, handed it to us, and all it said was, "They're listening right now," and wouldn't talk to us any further. When we asked if he
I
was
also saw
okay,
one
if
of
he
the
was
crows.
if he was in trouble, if somebody was threatening him. And that was when they cut off the conversation. And seeing as a lot of the crows in the town seem to like to congregate around that one vampire doctor, it doesn't take a whole lot to assume that it's the reason why all those news stories are so highly praising of Godfrey and his people are more than likely because they are forcing their hand in some way. I don't know by what
We
means.
have enough information that it's really not idle speculation anymore.
One way or another, they're being blackmailed into putting those stories
Something
out.
we should do though.
Well, I guess we can always attempt to contact them later. Should we let anyone know?
Lena?
Potentially a professor.
Stark?
Somebody that might be able to find a way to better approach this in a way that would convince them of our intentions, that we're not there to further this trap they're in, basically.
Very well.
Hmm?
Can I leave that to you?
Mason
Roping in.
wants to speak to you.
Yes, I can bring it up to a few, see if there's a idea of how to address this.
Very well.
Thanks for the help with that. This
Rana.
put a lot together really fast.
I've been following this guy for 4 days? It's been 3.
So that whole mention about it all coming from out of town was also a lie then.
Where did you originally get that?
The one who was originally dropping off the finished product to the stand out in the market district. They said they
Should I let
didn't
Mason-
know where they came from, but they got them from out of town.
I'm gonna let Risei handle all communication regarding this matter. They know more than I.
And now that we have all those pieces together,
Should I let Mason in?
go ahead.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Hello? How can I be of help?
Risei?
Mason, you were looking into and trying to track down people related to the flow of the information that's leading to all those newspapers, right?
Correct.
What have you seen, just in case there's anything that adds to what we've just gathered?
I believe you should probably tell me what it is that you are aware of before you tell me what it is that I'm aware of.
Well, just to start general, have you seen any people, or have you seen locations that people have been going? Just to start from there.
As far as I have tried to track, the only individual that has come into the town, they come in very early in the morning, roughly around 6:30 a.m. with a massive crate of papers. They reside currently at the lodging that is in town, over on the far side back left corner. They go in in the evening, they leave in the morning to go very early to get that paper. They bring it back into town, and they stay there.
We paid a visit to that location, that particular room, a bit ago. The person that seems to be going in and out of town was not the one who answered the door, but someone else entirely. Somebody who was incredibly jumpy to talk to pretty much anybody. Hoshi was able to tell that there was a distinct amount of ink coming out of that, like, that there was a lot of ink in there.
Fresh ink.
And when we asked them point up after getting nowhere with the back and forth if they were in trouble for some reason because they were incredibly nervous when nobody was making any remotely threatening gestures. They passed a note that said that they're listening right now. And about that time, one of those crows that likes to fly around town and tends to congregate around that one vampire named Edgar was nearby. Hoshi saw it, I heard it. And while me and Hoshi were talking to that person, Chips caught the same person I believe you've seen going in and out of town and going to that same location, eavesdropping on us and trying to slip away. And had...
red shirt, brown hair, mustache, I think?
And had a number of these on his person that Chips lifted. They appear to be undeveloped pictures, kind of like those ones that have been showing up in the newspapers. That person that you've been seeing, that both of you have been seeing, has apparently been at pretty much every major incident that has happened since we got here. And he takes those to that apartment, and whatever happens in there more than likely results in those papers that I guess they move them somewhere out of town to make it look like they're not coming from inside the town. But based off the note that they wrote silently, which was the only moment that seemed like they were asking for any help, the vampires, specifically Godfrey's men, are actively in control of whatever they are making out there, and that explains completely why everything is so pro him all the time.
We suspected this from the beginning, though, didn't we not?
We did, but now there's
details.
There's rather solid proof that the people supplying and the people creating are definitely under their thumb, and it sounds like not by choice. Which now leads to the question...
Sure, our next steps.
We know that they're being coerced into doing this. Is there a way we can get them out of it, or somehow turn this to where they're able to help us without endangering themselves?
Possibly. Though the only thing that I can think of is a very highly risky maneuver.
Which would be?
You'd have to watch when the delivery of the newspaper was leaving town. As soon as the paper goes to leave town, send someone out after the person who is currently taking it out of town, and at that point send in another person to make sure that the paper that was leaving town is swapped out with a new paper. That new paper then goes to the newsstand. That newsstand then is get read by everybody. That means it gets back to the vampires. The vampires then question why a newspaper that they did not design is now being put on the stand. They will then run over to the source, by which they control the newspaper, at which point someone will already be stationed with the individual, and they will ambush them as they go to try to confirm what happened with the newspaper.
I understand why you said it's risky, because that would... If something were done incorrectly there, that would potentially endanger those people when... From what's currently on the table right now, it does not seem like they're doing this on purpose.
No.
What angle they're using
Probably
to
need to...
do this, we don't know. Unless
The
you're
other
willing to
problem
tell me
we have
more.
is the individual in question is a VIP target, obviously. If you want them moved, you would have to disguise them thoroughly and make sure that they were being unnoticeable by those who were keeping an eye on them, which would also mean that you'd have to have a heavy distraction going on at the time by which you moved the individual from that room to a new location and made sure that no one was watching as you guys were going in and escorting the individual out.
And to be quite honest, the last time we did something like that here in Fallbrook, it went completely and utterly wrong, so...
Well,
Obviously, this is a different...
What if instead of needing to protect them, what if we had a cover story for them? Like, make it obvious that it wasn't them that wrote it.
I think at that point, it would require collaboration with the person in question, which would require us to try to find a way to be able to talk to them where we know for sure they're somewhere safe, that they can talk openly about what's going on.
Well, if there was an open attack against the newspaper cart that was discovered later on, it would probably prove that it wasn't them doing it.
I have a
I'm
question
trying
for next steps.
Mm-hmm.
Do we try to use this without letting them know, or should we confirm our evidence and attempt to talk it out with the resident of apartment 21 and then form a plan?
Given how many things have gone wrong while we've been here because we acted on what we assumed was going on without knowing for sure, I'd rather not risk that happening again with something that...
So we confirm?
Yes.
Okay.
Have to be careful,
Which would
though,
mean...
because if... I was thinking that if we had more contact with them, it would endanger them, right?
Well, if he's being watched, we would make sure he's not being watched and make it safe for them.
Again.
How do we do that?
loud distraction. You have to cause something that would be of note in either center square or on the other side of town.
From the sounds of it, it seems like Edgar is the one primarily watching them through those, by means of the birds in town, so if there's some way to confirm where his attention is focused, more than likely others can go in and basically slip into the apartment.
I agree with Mason. A distraction, but if there's lots of birds in the city, then he probably has one in different sections, so we need to make a distraction in the red light district.
Furthest part of town.
Which, if that is the case, if there's going to be a distraction, given how,
Get a bird's attention.
we get a bird's attention.
A lot of birdseed?
I mean, some people have deliberately actually been trying to feed those birds, and they actually seem easily distractible, because at the end of the day, they are still birds.
So a lot
Even
of
if they are
birdseed.
trained. I mean, don't birds get scared by cats? Hoshi, if you chase them around, they probably run away from you.
Probably, yeah. But we would have to find them first.
Well, at the very... It doesn't need to cover the entirety of the district, just the
Probably
area
slow them
that's
down.
visible along that main strip while people are trying to get up to the area and basically keep them from being able to just focus on any one area because they're flying around in a panic trying to avoid getting swatted
so we
down.
need a non-destructive distraction that causes enough noise but not enough to get anyone hurt.
Exactly. Lest we shatter any tiny amounts of shreds of goodwill we have with that district and get ourselves definitely banned from there.
Well, if it was back home, the way that we'd cause a distraction if we really needed to get the people's attention is we'd hold a performance in town square. And we'd lead them wherever it was that we needed them to go. They follow where the performance is, they get enthralled by it, they take the show, and they move wherever the show is going.
And birdseed?
I mean, you could combine the two.
Birdseed is always a factor.
But performance... I mean, there is one
would it,
very obvious
distract
option
the
if we
press,
wanted
though?
to do that. Well, if they are going around acting as eyes and ears for somebody else, they are going to naturally be drawn to congregations of people, sources of commotion. That's how they're trained, more than likely.
So it has to be a good performance?
It's gotta be the best.
Oh.
People don't care if the average street thug is out there singing praises because they're drunk on a Saturday night. They don't care if someone is singing for hope because they want $1 more just to make it to ends meet. They care if it's something that they can truly resonate with and something that they rally behind. Something that truly sparks inspiration in their heart and causes them to move.
As much as I dislike the way it's been pushed because of an effort to send a narrative that is under their control, the vast majority of the town has incredibly high opinion of you, Chips, and you are really, really good at performing.
Oh yeah, you're the
Plus,
hero.
you have a means to do that. People would absolutely be willing to listen to you perform, and I'm sure that would probably gather his attention too in the process, because they'd
that
probably
is
have no
right.
idea why you're doing that, which would allow others to go in and properly speak to them without there being a extra set of eyes. That is if you're comfortable with it.
Will it help people?
I believe it would.
It would probably do a lot more healing in this town. This town has probably needed for centuries than has ever been seen by anyone before we ever arrived.
More than just that one man. I'm sure the people in the district too would actually benefit from it. Just being seen. Not overlooked.
Very well. While I do this, you talk with him.
Would we want to glamour him?
If we are able to... All we would need to do is be able to get him somewhere where we are able to know for sure he can speak safely and comfortably, and quite honestly, not dance around the topic. We need to tell them directly.
The professor's room?
It would be the professor's room.
Yes, probably.
Very well. When?
Well, you can probably talk to
Yes,
the
Professor?
brothel.
I believe there's a
guessing there
knock
was
at
a
the
knock.
door. Yes.
Do you want me to check on it?
I'll do it. Just one second.
Go for it.
Oh. Yes, Professor?
Have you had an opportunity to...
Unfortunately, no. I have not seen her as of yet.
Okay. Do not worry about it. I think I might have another avenue in order to test what I need to.
I mean,
Understood. I'm sorry I was not of more assistance.
It's fine. You're doing good work regardless.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Done really well. Do you think you could let them know, and then we can start preparing? I'll find someone that can get I'll try to find someone who can get a glamour.
Let's make sure we all are on the same page before I leave this room.
I do know Iris has a glamour she can cast on herself. I don't know if she's able to do it on other people.
Do we know if anybody has any of the glamour potions?
Well, if not, we do have the alchemical professor around that we can ask if he has anything like that on hand. Otherwise, yes, it would have to be the potion shop.
Then I guess that would probably be the professor we bring in on it.
Knock.
Yes?
So, just so you know, Mason, for when you're finished here, Hannah really needs to speak with you.
Got it.
We are
I'll be there
very
as soon as I can.
popular people today.
Would Hannah have a glamour potion?
Most likely not.
It's a very
But I'll
niche
ask.
thing to have on hand. You only really have it if it's something that you deliberately need.
So, right, to make sure that we're all on the same page. Mine is to make sure that we get the VIP target from the hotel room all the way back to here, back in the professor's room. The plan is for Chips to create a ruckus, starting from the center of town, moving towards the red light district. We're going to make sure we get as much noise, we're going to make sure we're as visible as possible, we're going to move in a very clean fashion so they can follow us. At that point, we'll make sure that we don't move until we make sure that all birds within the vicinity of that hotel room are out of line of sight.
I should be able to sniff them out, see if they're nearby.
Can't just be
That would
birds
be-
either. It has to be any type of familiar-based creature and or entity. If we think that even for a moment that it might be maybe a cat, maybe a bird, maybe an owl, maybe a bat, I don't know. Anything.
Anything
could be
that
nearby
looks
for some
conveniently
reason.
out of place.
Exactly. Don't move until it does. And if for whatever reason we can't make sure that we move, we regroup with Chips and we meet over there. But if we get the target, we get the target, and we get them here. Make sense?
Yeah.
Where?
Once the target is secured, someone will stay here with the target, and someone will run over to Chips and make sure that Chips gets the signal that the target has been secured.
I'll prepare here. Come get me when you're ready.
Alright.
Who's gonna?
I've gotta go meet
who's
with
gonna
Hannah.
escort? Who's gonna escort him out?
Escort him out of the district or from here?
The district, because I should probably be there. Should it be more
I
than
guess
me?
that'll bother
though?
you.
Well, I think it's just a matter of who can just quickly go out of there and just make it straight back here. I don't think it really matters who specifically does it so long as they are able to keep them calm. Because I'm sure they are probably going to be as jumpy as they were before.
I should be able to calm them down.
Well, what I'd recommend is beforehand, just write a quick note saying we understand what you meant by the note you gave us previously. We'd like to talk somewhere where you are away from prying eyes, or away from their eyes. Will you follow us? Or something like that.
I should be able to I can get that note in there.
Pretty much so that you can convey that message to them without having to say it.
Can you maybe write it for me, please? I can't write.
Sure.
Okay. I've got to go talk to Hannah, and I've got to go talk to the professor to make sure that they're on the same page.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I will see you all shortly.
And I will be right back. Wait. If I'm helping him get out, then won't be able to hear Chips perform. That's unfortunate.
There'll be other times. I'm sure of it. Anyways, just so we check. Just says, we understand what you meant before, we want to help, but we need to speak candidly. Would you please follow us somewhere safe from their eyes? Something short, something they can just look at, understand, acknowledge, so it doesn't have to be said out loud in case that's what they're afraid of.
Okay.
All right.
Will you be able to walk and play?
Potentially what could be done is, if he's set up in the district and people can make us a bit of a fuss, like, hey, did you see that he was playing a bit in the red light district? Come on, let's go see her. Just like
The hero is performing in the red light district. He's singing and playing the guitar.
I mean, we maybe don't need to play into it that heavily, but make a notice that he is doing that, so he is able to just be there. Those who are already there start getting. It just starts building a group of people as more start becoming interested.
So I should pass the note once it's clear, then, right?
Once it's clear and you
then knock on it.
are directly, once you have their attention, or if anything, if you want to be absolutely sure, you can take the note and slide it under the door. So they can
I'll
even
knock
see.
and slide it under.
Yeah, knock, slide it under, and then if they're comfortable doing it, which hopefully they are, they'll come out and they'll understand what you want.
Well, maybe he can play a little bit in the town square and then move to the red light district.
I mean, either or. I just don't want him to potentially get
whatever you think is good.
waylaid by other people who might, try to pull his attention, deliberately or not.
I'll head in when he starts to move into the red light district. Then.
Yeah.
Probably moving with the crowd is good.
Okay, let me check out here real quick. Stare here.
She said she'd tag along with me. I just want to check on and see how the
mood of dress is
just a little bit outside.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Is Chip still in there?
Yes.
I don't see an issue with
Is he
it.
good to
Worst
talk?
case, if we need you, we'll
Sort of.
You know what? Victor just went in there, so he'll let us know,
I mean,
guess.
sort of. I mean, he's
I sent one. I sent one by the mail.
he's actually kind of getting in a bit of a mood to perform again.
It would get there pretty fast considering my.
Oh, she says you can enter.
Yeah, go ahead.
Great, thanks.
You can-
Okay.
you can
Yeah,
go talk.
thanks. Thanks, both of you.
Smell.
Like, he was talking. I thought he was talking to Hannah, which means he might be free.
You do. You know, not while we're here.
Return is a slow process. Some.
Okay. Unless ordered.
Well,
Okay.
whatever you
no.
are, friends.
We're walking.
Pleasure to see you again.
Where are you going?
Excuse me.
No, we're just gonna.
Oh.
We can't not much going. We're just gonna like walk to the
Hi.
village, and maybe the
I mean, some lord's work.
Hannah,
He's
was...
joking.
Weren't you having a talk with Mason? Where did he go after that?
He went into the dorm, the Urnvale dorm. I think he was talking, or
You are entering a comfy vibes area.
You'd be
no,
talking to the
actually, after
teachers
that,
by now,
he
right?
Ready for deployment to
probably. I don't know. I forget what we were talking about. No, I remember what we were talking about. I think he's talking to the teachers. Yes.
Okay. Probably what I think it is. Okay, yeah. Okay.
If he was about what he was talking with you guys about, then yes. I only know bits and pieces, but not much else.
Yes. And speaking of...
Good job, though. Oh, hi, Mason.
Alright.
Great, the king's all here.
Alright,
Man,
so...
we did it. Look at that. We're making a comeback.
So, Mason, just to quickly let you know what So, because they were so worried about talking out loud and everything, I wrote a brief note explaining what the thing is. Once everything starts, they're going to go up, knock, slide it under the door. If they open the door, then that hopefully means that they understand what we're trying to do and that they'll come with us so that we can talk. If not, then, well, I'm not sure what will convince them that we are legitimately trying to help them. But otherwise, I believe, I was going to say we have that in place. I believe Chips is ready. And you
We'll have to hold off until we get the word from Professor Blazeheart.
Okay.
He's authorized the action. However, he needs to inform Alakai before we move.
Understood.
Apparently last time didn't go so well because we didn't inform them prior. So until we get the word, we'll hold tight.
Right. But otherwise... Yeah?
If we did gather enough people in the center of town, that might be best.
Like just directly in the center of town and away from that district?
And we announce it, yeah.
That might actually...
The distraction?
Effectively.
Okay.
Something that is...
You can...
not going to harm
Do it
anybody.
at the... There's the speaker system, or not speaker system, the loud box.
Well, I suppose...
Where they gave their...
Right. I suppose with
stage.
if Alakai is on board, then that would actually be something we'd be able to ask directly.
Actually, yeah. We could just use the stage.
And that would pretty much broadcast it across, well, the vast majority of the district, and it'd probably even be slightly audible from the other ones nearby, so people would naturally come to go look and be like, what's going on?
Should
And
we tell
gravity.
the lady beforehand?
Well,
about the performance?
If it's happening in the town square, then the one who needs to be informed is Lord Alakai, as it would be primarily within their place.
Go see if Blizzard's talking to him, and see if we can get permission to have a performance, a student performance at the stage. Thank you.
And what I think I can do is, I think if we all go back up to the apartment or room or whatever, all in a group, it might make them again more skittish. So you have the note. So I can stay down on the ground level and just kind of make sure that there aren't people trying to watch around corners like there were last time. so that you can go up, push it down there, and if they do, get them downstairs, and then
We can get out.
and then we can make sure that there's a clear path to get back to here. And we'll want to make sure that we go hug as close as possible, because we are going to have to kind of go behind the stage area.
Risei.
You can go the other way.
Huh?
When should I be expected to be ready?
It all depends on
probably
getting the go-ahead from Lord Alakai and Professor Blazeheart at this point. Otherwise, we're ready whenever.
I'm not sure how long that would be.
Anna, you needed to
Yeah.
speak with me.
Sort of, yeah. Should probably be private though.
Very well.
It'll take 5 minutes.
We can step outside. Just let us know when you're good.
I wish I could have known too.
Wow.
I'm also people. So why did he go picking a fight with the bear again? Especially if he got hurt the first time.
Wow, okay,
It's very lively here.
It actually is useful information. However, he did risk his life for said useful information, so, you know, tip the
He's shedding blood when stuff is kind of getting to a boiling point, but
yeah.
He's also
Okay.
winning our enemies, so I'll take it in stride.
Which room is yours again?
Yes.
That one.
That one.
What do you mean, which room?
Oh.
Very often.
Mine's good a minute.
What?
I'm okay.
I
Lex
mean,
got beat up by a bear again.
Wait, again?
hunting solo.
Yeah, again.
I'm gonna make him a shirt that says Bear 2, me 0. If he does this one more time, I swear.
Well, no, but if it happens one more time, it would be Bear 3, him 0.
Why is he fighting the bear?
Well, let's hope he learns.
Where's Professor Blazeheart?
He came back on
I don't know. He might still be up there.
I think
I
he's up
guess
there.
people fight the bears to get
Okay.
themselves stronger, I think.
Go ahead.
Wilson said that he wanted to fight the bear too, but if, you know, if the bear can I don't know how.
Is it urgent, Mason?
Kind of.
Alright, come on.
I'm just walking around saying hello. Enjoying my walk before
Oh.
I head back to my wife.
Cassidy and Mason just went in there, so turn around. They passed by you.
Go back in there.
Sorry.
He is now trapped there. That is his domain. Not
That is
touching it.
his office.
Good on ya, sir. Good on ya.
Yes.
That takes dedication.
That's his office now. So,
How are you two doing?
As good as we can be, given the
Just
circumstances.
relax. He is available whenever you're ready.
Don't have that comfort.
perfect. I'm gonna go deal with
Maybe Mrs.
this.
Spy
Hang
to
on.
be like you one day.
Oh, please, go ahead.
Well,
You'll figure it out.
sometimes, you
kind of
know,
ticked
you
them
look
off
back
the
and
other
you
day.
realize that
Seriously, he
there's
needs to
more
stop
to
fighting
life
Took me a
bears.
second to piece it all together.
fighting and
If he comes out of that room and he's shirtless,
or whatever the hell.
so help me.
You realize you
Oh
guys
yeah,
are
he's
so
going to be.
important. I mean, believe me, when I was
Can't
young,
take him anywhere.
I used
Can't
to
take
get
him
in trouble all the
anywhere.
time, especially with the guard.
How's it
I'm
going?
actually friends with the guard captain.
Relatively okay. We're just trying to sort out something that we want to do for the appropriate channels.
Yeah, is he talking?
Also, Hoshi, your eyes have been closed for a while. You might.
Came to visit me.
Are you tired?
Until the
Oh.
my grandchildren almost got killed during the werewolf incident.
So?
Right.
weeks ago.
We're clear to go.
Okay. I am not sure if we are clear to go in with.
No, that's the only problem.
Managed to
I think we'll just have to
No potion.
do it.
Laura's in there, I think.
what happened.
Then we'll just do it.
Should I check in the potion shop or should this happen now?
I think
It would be
though-
too obvious.
I think we
We should
need
just
to
go ahead
just.
and do it.
Although
Yeah.
I did lose a couple good.
You need me,
go.
Captain?
Let's go check and see if
Not at
Hannah's
the
done
moment.
talking, but we can let them know that we're good to go.
On standby, just in case.
I found
Shield on back.
C3 for you.
You know, I had to go to their funeral.
Yeah, it's weird creature.
Just 10 gold. Do you think?
Pokey and just to say, they've given the green light, so we are ready whenever you're finished.
Okay.
Finish up here.
I should go find this bear.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, you should. Fighting bears is actually a great form of exercise.
I let them know.
Okay.
That was a Vivina.
Did somebody give them coffee?
No, she's just small.
If they were not.
Just small.
Okay.
She
I
has
don't want to
small.
step the wrong way.
She has small spider energy right now.
And I know that gold is not good for you, so gold is out completely out of the
Yeah,
question.
but it's still rude to
Don't
step
worry, I
backwards on
remember
somebody. You wouldn't want me stepping on you, would you?
Let's make it back here.
Yeah, but I was super.
Yes, Lux is.
Hopefully this isn't taking too long, because I feel bad, because I feel like there's a lot more planned for this episode.
Pieces?
Might be in crystal form on the end there, I'm not
No,
sure.
That is where Professor Nisha went, so yes. They would be over there.
He's in one big bloody piece.
Lux is currently speaking to the medical lead, but perhaps I could speak to you
I mean,
instead.
I informed them, so they are aware that everything is good to go.
Understood.
It was a.
You've got everything that we need in terms of preparation.
Mhm.
We only get one shot.
Hoshi has what I prepared. I'll be down on the ground level.
In order to speak, or do you need to speak with me directly?
The same bear.
I need to speak to the lords and just need a room.
Go ahead. Our room should be open.
Is this one here? No, currently, or is it the one over there?
Why he went to side
That one.
Far left.
Stop worrying about this.
Thank you.
Alright, here we go.
I'm gonna go talk to him myself then and ask about this squawking bear.
Alright, we go.
Alright.
No.
Yep.
Alright, do they know? Is this what we're doing?
Nope, they actually are just all up here because Lux fought a bear again.
The first time.
Oh, okay. This is gonna be a cool performance, by the way. We're gonna have a musical performance out on the stage if you guys want to hear it.
After that, we just.
Yeah.
Went on adventures.
It's got a guitar and everything.
Yeah.
So come on, show support. Nice.
Yeah.
We.
To be there for the
Now we're near.
Yeah.
It'll be a really good thing to go see and just have a lot of people looking.
My parents did good performance of music. They hadn't abandoned me that day.
I haven't seen you in a while. Hey.
Well, truly,
Hi, King.
you've made a small kingdom of your own with your family.
How are you two?
What you've done so far.
I'm good.
As I said before, the werewolves, once we
We're just gonna have a performance.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Out in the main
We'll make sure to
square.
give back. Do whatever we can.
I see. Well then,
I was hoping.
enjoy.
Well,
Oh,
I shall
Go
indeed
on.
hoping
walk.
I want him to have a lot of support.
But it's a
So if you
pleasure
could tell
evening.
people that come by here
Yes.
about the
Thank you
performance,
for
that'd be cool.
your tale and
oh, sure.
but
I'll send people their way.
Ascension Academy.
Unfortunately, I
has done
can't
such a
leave
great
the
service for
tavern
us.
at the moment,
For us
since I'm the only one here at the.
I'm going
I'm
to
sorry.
go
Anyone-
to the temple.
That's
okay.
unfortunate.
Kill the face, brother.
Any stragglers, I'll
We
send
head
it
to
all
the
your
temple
way.
to give extra thanks to Gaia today.
Come on, Hoshi.
Even more than usual.
Stay safe.
Again,
Oh.
stay safe as you are.
I'm so glad to see you. I'm so glad to see you.
Pet, squish a cat, squish a cat, squish a cat.
If there's something we need you above. Okay, brother.
Hoshi, come on. Over here. So we're gonna watch from up top. We'll watch from up top, and then we will, once things kind of go underway, it looks like a lot of people are there, we'll just kind of slip off back towards the district, okay?
Okay.
So kind of just like, let's take a spot over kind of like by the railings, so like up in like the plants.
Stay safe in the tavern, okay?
I love that cat. I love them lots. I also love this cat. This is a good cat. It's you. You are the good cat.
Well, you're a good slink.
Oh. Mm. Yes, we can just take up spots up here and just kind of watch. We'll take up spots up here. We can just watch for a bit and listen. And once people have kind of gone in, we could just
Ladies and gentlemen, there
go
will
that
be a
way.
musical performance on the stage in the town square in a few minutes. Come and watch.
All right. If you're part of the newspaper plot, please be ready.
Yeah. Hello. I'm assuming you've been apprised on everything and what we're doing for what purpose.
Yes.
Okay. Once the performance has gotten started, Hoshi and Risei will be slipping off back towards the district. So just FYI on the plans there.
Yep.
Hopping
I know
back
they
up.
just-
Yep, hopping back up to Igis. So
Yes, run.
If you need to DM anything to us, we're both in there and we're by ourselves. So
Yep.
okay.
Bye.
You're welcome, Chad. I got him to sing for you, suckers! My master plan to give him music. As soon as they said we need a distraction that's not lethal, I'm like, perfect. Music. I do need to know, did Stealth expect that? Was he like, what the fuck? Why are we doing this? Is he yelling at me for coming up with this idea? Please don't look sus, Mason.
This is how I rest, bro. It's my resting pose.
From my perspective, it looked like a very bad hide-and-seek spot.
If I was playing hide and seek, you'd have never found me.
Don't underestimate the senses of a vampire.
Understood.
I've gotten pretty good.
Suppose that's why you would hide in plain sight, wouldn't it?
Know that.
So you're saying I had the same brain cell as Chad? Oh god. Oh god, that's a terrifying thought. Oh god! I have a Chad cell!
Risei. Whose idea for the distraction was it? Was that Chip's or yours?
I asked if he would be okay with doing it. He wanted to know if this was going to help people.
Hello.
And I told him honestly, I do believe that it would be. Cheer up the people out here.
Thanks.
And it's not lethal. And it's his favorite thing. I know it was.
Finds you.
He'll be great. Thanks.
Sorry. I'm Lord Chips, and I would like to play you a song. Sometimes in life, things get hard, so I usually turn to music.
So, have you seen the world? Well, would you say that you could? Just carry this one.
Come on. Go on ahead.
She sniffs around and listens to see if she can hear anything or smell anything. Sniff, sniff, sniff. Okay.
Go on ahead. I'll keep my eyes out.
Who left this note here?
It was me.
Oh. Jeez,
It's
you can talk. Oh, yes, let's move.
keep an eye out.
Are you kidding me?
You're good. Come on.
Water, not like alcohol, probably.
Did they like it?
I think it was really good. People seem to like it, enjoy it.
Everybody liked it quite a bit. It was very moving.
Yeah. Oh, give her there. I told you it's a rental.
Sorted.
You're coming in, then come in.
Right. Alright. All looks good. Doesn't look like any of them were paying any attention. They were all focused on the performance. Terribly sorry about that, sir. Just the note that you gave, we are legitimately concerned at this point.
Mesa, would it not be a good idea to put that outside?
Effectively, it's on the inside, but out there.
All right.
So, you told me and Hoshi that they were listening in, and just judging from the body language, it sounded like it was not for good reason. Could you please tell us exactly what you mean, why they're listening and keeping tabs on you?
Alright, the vampires, they've been... Well, I should perhaps explain a bit. The printing press I own is very expensive to own and maintain, and my bills are incredibly high. So, I've been told by the vampires, who also pay me exorbitantly, by the way, to write only stories glorifying chips, and to basically ignore all good stories from every other source, and just heighten up the vampires and chips.
I see. And that they offer the money initially?
Seeing as that they're vampires, it's very hard to tell who it was exactly.
Do you have a description of the person, by any chance?
Let me recall. They always come at night. They're always wearing a cloak. I can't tell if they're male or female, but I used to get